Hey there, it's David Cinelli here with the team. We got Ariana and we have Elise as well. So for today's home tips, because it is going to be Halloween coming up on Sunday, we wanted to give you some safety tips. So here's our safety tips for keeping you and your family safe this Halloween.
Number one, make sure your property is well lit. So wherever people are going to be walking to get to your front door, make sure the lights are on, they can see where they're walking.
Yeah, and you also want to make sure that your walkway is clear. So that means if you have any decorations or anything hanging over, just make sure that's kind of out of the pathway so that the kids are able to walk up safely.
If you are thinking about putting some jack-o'-lanterns out on your front porch, we highly suggest that you use like those lights as opposed to using an open flame as we did as kids. But if you are going to use a flame, make sure it is away from everybody else and it's not any chance of it catching fire with anybody kids' costumes or the pumpkin itself, or if kids are smashing it, then it's not going to catch flame with either under porch. So make sure your lantern is well placed and try to use lights.
If you are trick-or-treating with kids, you want to make sure that cars passing by are able to see them. So whether you put something that's reflective on their costume or some type of little light that they can carry, anything that can be seen on the road, that's really important because usually when you are trick-or-treating, you do have to walk on the road.
And to that point, if your kids are wearing masks, I know they'll be wearing COVID masks, but if they are wearing other kinds of masks, just make sure that they can actually see out of them. So whether that means cutting holes around the eyes or just getting a half face mask, whatever it is, just make sure that they're able to see properly.
Also, we know that we're talking about keeping our kids safe as well as yourself, but you also have to remember we also have to keep our pets safe. It's a good idea during Halloween just to keep your pets inside, especially if you have smaller pets, and those black cats this time of year unfortunately become victimized. So if you have a black cat like we have at our home, we're definitely going to keep our little Freddy inside the home, making sure that she doesn't get any mischief outside and doesn't get any trouble. So keep your pets inside.
And on the note of safety, you also want to make sure that your security at home is still intact. So if you have cameras, keep them on. I would suggest locking the door in between trick-or-treaters just in case you know that robberies are known to happen at this time of year. So just be very careful.
Yeah, most people wear masks, they're hiding their identity, so yeah, you can imagine. So anyway, from all of us, we're hoping you have a happy and a safe Halloween, and let us know if you have any additional tips that we didn't share here, but have a great day. Thanks again.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Bye.